Hello, back to Parliament. This is going to be awkward every time I start a part now because this game turns off audio when you when you click off the game. Anyways, hello, back to Parliament. My name is Beast. Today we're back with more new games. Clover Days. We'll be starting Clover Days. Literally just got done recording the Masura joke ending. And the download did finish before half past 10. However, it took 40 minutes to get the fucking patches sorted because apparently this game is like unplayable without the R18 patch as well as a voice fix patch. And it was a massive fucking pain in the ass to actually get that going. Well, not nice. So yeah. Don't expect this part to be much longer than an hour. So yeah, let's just get into it. As usual, link to where you can buy the game on Steam down below. Below. Alternatively, you can also just visit the Nekonyan software website. Patches.nekonyan.com, which has all the patches as well as links to the Steam pages for every single Nekonyan game. So you can also do that. And yeah. Hold on. There we go. Anyways, game start. Family, twins, childhood friends launched for launching the game. When, why did I lose it? I feel like it was something very precious to me. It's already bottled up emotions. You like slow down. Actually, there's an everlasting oath. It doesn't like pause the entire thing when I click off. Heartfelt desire. An enduring regret. And a childhood promise. This is goodbye. She moves and she blinks. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It's one of those text boxes, so transparency doesn't actually really do anything, sadly. Never forget that farewell. While they hadn't known each other for long, the two of them were best friends. They'd been practically inseparable, but now they had to say goodbye. My sisters wept and wept, but all I could do was stand beside them, silently clenching my fists. Held back my tears. I was their big brother, so I couldn't show any weakness around them. I had to act tough. But deep down I wanted to wail and shout in frustration. Why did I have to say goodbye to her? Why now? Our friend, however, shed no tears. She simply cocked her head dubiously and peered at us with those beautiful glossy eyes of hers. Those words echo endlessly in my mind. I'd never seen her cry in all my time knowing her, not once. Were we really friends? Maybe I was the only one who felt that way. The girl froze in confusion once she realized that tears were spilling from her own eyes as well. The drops continued to pour out and wet her beautiful white cheeks. She was baffled. Baffled by the fact that she too was weeping. She truly and honestly couldn't understand why this was happening. Yeah. I clenched my fists once more, not to act tough, or to stifle my tears, but to prove to her that these feelings we harbored within our hearts are genuine. Context. I need some. Desperately. There's some fancy ass. Waking abruptly from the loud sound of the chair creaking. That is a fancy ass room. What the fuck? Opening my bleary eyes, I'm greeted by this all too familiar scenery. This room I study and sleep in every day. Every detail is ingrained in my memory, from the exact positions of the furniture to all the stains on the wall. I'm so sleepy. Stifling a yawn, I sit upright in my bed. Actual correction, I'm in a chair. A faint light seeps into the window, waking up my groggy mind. As I look out at the beautiful blue sky, I stretch my limbs. Ow, my back hurts. As I bend my back, the muscles there ache in protest. I was hardly surprised after how exhausting last night was. Even if it was in the heat of the moment, that still wasn't something I should have done with my little sisters. Oh no, that's... sorry. That's fucking quiet. Instead of the back pain, my mind and my eyes are more focused on my two sisters, who currently happen to be hugging my bed. Their faces are sweetly vulnerable as they sleep, and their panties are included inside too. That's my bed you're sleeping in, you know. No, my bed is a single-sized bed. I know you're awake too. Quit trying to mess with me. Oh, they actually are asleep. I don't know how the heck they manage to talk to each other while sleep talking now. Well, I guess twins are just like that. For all I know, they could be sharing a dream right now. Okay, you know what, 4 bullets is all we need here, you know, as they say, to tune the head to make sure, so, you know, 4 overall. What kind of dreams are you ladies having? Brought them repeatedly, but to no effect. Those two are sound asleep, so I might as well just leave them alone and let them enjoy their weird little dream. Man, those expressions on their faces are blissful, though. Nah, they're so cute! Disturbing their peaceful slumber would be a plain sacrilege. So instead, I just focus on searing this beautiful sight with my brain. Stop that. Thigh City, here I come, he says. I crouch down as slowly and quietly as I can, begin to appreciate my sister's... okay, I know. I'm not reading any of this. Okay, stop. Bad, you two. Bad. These are your sisters. Answer yourself. Well, I know they're my sisters, but still hard to... Nope, I need to have more self-control. Having naughty thoughts about your sisters isn't right. I don't understand. I'm sure the Lord will forgive me even if I did. God may forgive you, but I sure don't. Or what? Hold on, what's the quote again? What's the quote again? What's the fucking meme again? God damn it, why can't I think? I remember right now. Oh yeah, we can't expect God to do all the work. Truth is, we actually aren't. I don't give a shit if you actually aren't. Still going to fucking, you know, take the words of dear priest Graham to heart. Can't let God do all the work. Oh, finally awake, are we? Good hello to you too, Wanzu. Anzu, the first to wake up, rubs her eyelids with her knuckles, then opens her mouth wide and lets out a hefty yawn. Come on now, you just woke up. Are you seriously gonna go back to sleep on me? You're a big girl, Anzu, so stop acting so spoiled. I just can't say no to that cute imploring voice of hers. Alright, I'll rub your head, so come here. I relent and give her what she wants, but make sure she knows full well that I'm only doing this begrudgingly. But yeah, can't wait to play the 3 routes in this game for Izumi Tsubame and the twins, Heikiru and Hikaru. Can't wait to play the 3 routes in this game. Still, I don't know. Still, a really weird decision for this game to introduce a bunch of side characters that without routes first in this game before letting us see any of the main heroines. As the eldest child of the Takakura family, I have to set rules. Can't give in to every single one of my little sister's demands. Just do it. I just do it the same way Dad does. What's the difference? Of course I can. Of course I can. Come on, let me rub your head. Who's the good girl? Smiles with childish glee as I ruffle her messy blonde hair. Man, why is she so damn cute? I would gladly offer my life to protect the smile. Was I seriously telling myself a second ago that I shouldn't spoil her rotten? Who the hell persessed to me? Get out of me, you demon. After petting her for a few seconds, she starts nuzzling her cheek against my chest. Goodness, she's just like a little kitten. No. As someone that is interacting with young cats every day currently, they're not like, oh yes, let's just like get uber cuddly with you that much. Like, yes, sometimes they got into those kinds of moods. Not that much. They're usually mostly in the, you know, fucking assault the mouse mood, you know? Oops, what the fuck? I gently hug my, okay, no. No. No, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not.
そういうことすると、兄さんの匂いも嗅いじゃいますぞ。
No, I'm not gonna read that.
いやいや、冗談ですよ。本当に脱がないでください。はしたない。
Take out my pajama top, which causes Anzu to flush beet red and back away from me. Damn, I was so close. What? No, 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 no. Fuck off. Why are you the one that is trying to push it? Alright, hold on. Protagonist, so pointing at that is just gonna point at girl, so I don't. Does this work for that then? I don't fucking know. Like fucking like this, since I'm reading it. You know, take out the eyes, so I don't have to read it anymore. What are you even talking about? Yeah. Whoops. Looks like I gotta. No. Poison this! What's there to be embarrassed about? We used to take baths together when we were younger. You've seen it plenty of times. I'm being so cryptic. Just call it what it is, a dick. I mean, you don't have to take that far. More or less a believer, so that's what kind of thing. That kind of stings. She might have given the impression of being genuinely surprised from the way she shouted, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" But that's just her catchphrase. Funnily enough, I think she actually picked it up from constantly humming all the rock and roll songs that her dad listens to. My impressive thing? Oh, thanks. You're gonna make me blush. The fuck is happening? Seriously? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Out of curiosity, what do you think is impressive about it? You know what? The whole family is at fault. Let's wipe the entire family out. Sorry, my bad. I didn't think you'd actually answer. She glares at me contemptuously, lips pursed as she blushes from ear to ear. That was 100% my fault. She's just so cute that I can't stop myself from teasing her sometimes. Stop that. We're being too loud. Sorry to wake you. Sorry for waking you. Well, the sister wakes up from her slumber a bit grouchy due to the noise we were making. hello to you too, sister number 2.
2号って誰のことですか？私にはアンリという母さんがつけてくださった立派な名前があります。きちんと名前で呼んでください。
Sorry about that, my little Henri Don.
本当に反省してるんですか？おはろうです、アンリ。はい、おはようございます、アンズ。
Stop yawning, you bitch!
かわいいあくびですね。
Agreed.
もう2人ともいつもそうやってからかって一体何が楽しいのやら。
Seeing her blush and get all embarrassed, it's adorable, really.
かわいいって。ですからそういうのやめてください。私たち兄弟なんですよ。
Sorry, I want me to rub your head as an apology.
兄さんのモフモフ気持ちいいですよ。いえ、結構。それ以上近づかないでください。兄貴が映ります。
Nah, don't be shy. You used to beg me all the time to rub your head, just like Anzu, remember?
前って子供の頃の話ではないですか。私はもう大人ですから、モフモフは卒業しました。脱モフです。
Only kids would brag about how much of an adult they are. Oh, this looks like it upset her even more now. But honestly, what? That's why she's still such a kid. Who else would get all puffy and puffy like that? Not like I'm one to talk though, considering how much I fawn over my cute little sisters.
そもそもどうして私はユウトさんのお部屋にいるんですか？昨日のこと覚えてないんですか？昨日というと確か3人でホラー映画を見て。そうしたらアンリが一人で眠れないって言い出したんですよ。
And I let you sleep in my room for the night. I gave you girls to bed and I took the chair for myself and now my back hurts like hell.
妹のために体を張る兄さん、素敵です。
Oh, thanks.
思い出しました。ご迷惑をかけて申し訳ありません。
Yeah, it's fine being able to see those beautiful being able to see you sweet faces as you slept made it well worth suffering through the discomfort.
寝顔。私、寝言で変なこと言ってませんでしたか？
Nope, you just grumbled and said on each on a few times.
そうですか。それくらいなら。
She breathes a visible sigh of relief upon hearing my answer. She wasn't having some sort of embarrassing dream, was she?
寝言といえば怖がるアンリが可愛かったです。怖いよアンズ、怖いよお兄ちゃんと一晩中私に抱きついて。別に怖がってません。偽証罪で訴えますよ。また素直じゃないんですから。こーら、抱きつかないでください。ほーら、怒っちゃダメですよ。笑ってぷにぷに。ああ、もうアンズったら。
Anzu pokes Henri's flushed cheeks while grinning, and for as much as Henri's complaining, she doesn't seem too genuinely bothered by it. It's wonderful to see the depths of their sisterly bond. I get it on this too, to be honest.
でもできたらお兄ちゃんにずっとしてほしかったです。
Yep, I know, the entire Takakura family is fucking infected.
そうなんですか。兄さんにね。ニヤニヤ。今の声に出てました？うん、バッチリ。まだ寝ぼけてるみたいですね。お顔洗ってきます。
Is that the voice of Tsumugi? Hold up. Clover works. VNDB. Clover days or Clover works. Clover days. Go down to Henri. Open that. It fucking is! AK, it's also Saya, but less important. Henri runs out flustered and Anzo hastily follows. Hey, these sisters of mine sure are a handful. That's what makes them so cute. I have Anzu, who's always cheery and loves being pampered, and there's Henri, who appears serious and level-headed, but the truth, her head's often in the clouds. On first glance, they seem like polar opposites, especially personality-wise, but they're twins regardless, and my sweet younger sisters. When we were younger, we all three used to share a bed, but since we were much older now, only 1 year apart in age, can't quite do that anymore, and we each have separate rooms. Still, just like the old days, we all tend to naturally congregate in my room. It's not unusual for them to sleep here occasionally, just like tonight. Whenever those nights come, I tend to sleep a distance away from them. I'd go crazy if I didn't. It's not an issue that they're my sisters. In fact, the issue is that it isn't technically an issue, despite them being my sisters. That being because we aren't actually related by blood. I view those two as I would any other girls my age. Your brothers really is one immoral fellow, girls. I will say that this immediately makes the little sister routes the tiniest bit better, quote unquote, because like right at the start of the game, it is essentially made clear they aren't actually related by blood, and he doesn't actually view them as sisters in the first place. He knows they are, but he doesn't really see them that way. After changing into my school uniform, I wait a while for my sisters to get done, then go to the bathroom myself. I shave, wash my face with cold water, and comb my hair. Damn, imagine shaving. For guys, getting ready in the morning is a pretty simple process. Look in the mirror and see an average, typical Japanese face, black hair, black eyes. So I'd like to believe I'm actually half British, so my facial features are a little clearer and more prominent than most people here. My sisters are also like me, half British, half Japanese. Henri's hair is naturally black, so she had an easy time fitting in. Unfortunately for Anzu, though, she has blonde hair and blue eyes, so she sticks out like sore thumb. She naturally went through a lot as a kid because of it.
Yay!
Okay, let's kill some kids. No, actually, hold on, this one's not enough. We need to make sure they suffer. Hold on. Right-handed, like this. Come on, snap out of it, Yuto. Today's the day of a brand spanking new school semester. Why am I trying to spoil it by remembering those awful memories? Never stop smiling, isn't that right, Grandma? Before I was taken in by the Takakura family, I lived in an orphanage in England. And since I looked a little different than everyone else, being half Japanese, I was frequently bullied by other kids my age. Whenever I'd come home in tears, the old nun who was in charge of us would always be there waiting for me. She was a rather strict person, so instead of consoling me and telling me everything would be alright, she scolded me.
悲しいからとうつむいてはいけません。顔を上げなさい、ユウト。いつも笑顔でいるのです。
Okay, clearly does not need to be beat because she is essentially teaching a kid that expressing emotion is bad.
主は明日に希望を抱く者だけに救いの手を差し伸べるでしょう。
Didn't have much faith in God back then, but I just knew that what she was saying had to be true. As long as I keep smiling, good things will come to me. That belief is what got me to where I am today. If I just stayed cooped up in the orphanage, cursing the world, then there's no doubt in my mind that Dad wouldn't have brought me to Japan. This, I can't forget about my darling. Plus, I can't forget about my darling sisters. As their older brother, it's my duty to stay strong and be an example for them. After that incident when we were kids, I have to protect them and make sure something like that never happens again. Alright. Let's do this. Slap myself in the face to pep myself up once more, then I put on my best smile. Perfect. I'm ready to tackle another day. Huh? As I'm on my way to the living room, I spot a familiar face on the window. She's wearing a maid attire and carrying a large cardboard box. Looks a little too heavy for her, but as always, she prefers to do things on her own. That's just how she is. Guess I'll just go see what she's up to. Heaving a heavy sigh, I put on my shoes and head out to the garden.
これで全部ですか。
Good morning, Shion.
あら、坊ちゃま、おはようございます。
Shion, the aforementioned maid, quickly offers a courteous bow in response to my greetings. Looks like she's been moving some things from one of the sheds out here to the garden. What have you been doing, tidying up the sheds? You could have asked me and I would have helped you.
お気遣い感謝いたしますわ。ですがこれは高倉家のメイドたる私の仕事。坊ちゃまの手を煩わせるわけには参りません。
After shaking her head to reject my offer, she flashes me a smile. She really is so well-mannered. My sister could honestly learn a thing or two from her. As you can tell from her attire, she's our household maid. Aside from chores and the like, she also helps raise us. She started working here a year after I was adopted, so that make it 9 years. Through the years, she stayed exactly the same. From her appearance to her general personality, she remained just as nice and beautiful as before.
そんなに私の顔を見つめてどうかなさいました？
Oh no, it's nothing. So, what are you moving all of the stuff out of the shed for? Are you looking for something particular?
はい、ご主人様が今度の休日にバーベキューをやりたいと言い出しまして。
Her eyes point to a grill. The thing looks absolutely ancient and it's covered in dust. Has Dad ever grilled before? Not that I can recall. So that basically means this grill hasn't seen use in at least a whole decade. You sure that grill still works?
後で試してみます。動かなかったら他のものと一緒に廃品回収に出すしかありませんね。
That pile must be the other stuff she's dragged out here along with the grill. See a box that smells like mold. It was full of knickknacks like worn-out clothes and old toys. Oh, this brings back memories. There's a card game used to play in there, some mysterious DVDs, and even a wand belonging to a character from a very popular magical girl anime back in the day. Actually, they're still airing new episodes to this day, every Sunday, I believe. The title is Magical Feather or something like that.
ちなみにこのようなものも見つけました。
She pulls out an old-looking notebook. The cover is faded from age, that I can barely make out the words Adventure Arc. Wait, isn't that my drawing notebook?
やはりそうでしたか。なるほどなるほど。
Okay, one swift, strike to the head will probably get rid of the short-term memory. What do you mean?
勇者ユートの大冒険、グレンの章、そして伝説へ。若気の至りって誰にでもあるものですわね。
crap. My notebook's filled with all of them fantasies I had as a kid. I don't remember all of that, all of what's in there, but it has to be super cringy. I'm sorry. Please give it back to me. I'll do whatever you want.
おやおや、今のはいけませんね。最初から腹を見せるような交渉を行うと相手につけ込まれますよ。言葉は重いのです。安請け合いばかりしているといつか取り返しのつかないことになります。ご注意ください。
Yes, I'll keep that in mind.
よろしい。
After a nod, she winks and returns my notebook to me. I dodged a bullet there. I've gotten extorted, tormented, and forced into signing some sort of shady, evil contract.
あら、肩にほこりが。じっとしてください。
Okay.
素直でいい子ですわね。
She smiles, brushes the dust off my shoulder, and fixes my collar while she's at it.
襟が曲がっていますわ。坊ちゃまは高倉家の跡取りなのですから、身だしなみに気をつけてください。
Sorry. Her face was way too close. Every time she speaks, her sweet breath tantalizingly tickles my cheeks. I don't have any feelings for her, not to mention that she's way older than I am, but whenever she's this close to me, it's hard to stay calm. Well, you're a fucking coward, then. She, on the other hand, remains entirely unfazed. I guess she still considers me a little kid. So I thought, but the moment our eyes met, her cheeks reddened slightly.
そんなに興奮してメイドものの AV でもご覧になったのですか？
Just woke up and you're already not pulling any punches on me.
申し訳ありません。ただのメイドジョークです。
She gives me a mischievous wink as she apologizes.
ご覧になったのはミニスカニーソックスものですものね。さすが太ももマイスターユート様ですわ。
The Thigh Master. I think I have a title. Hold on. The Thigh Master. There we go.
エッチなものはきちんと隠さないとダメですよ。お嬢様たちの教育によくありませんからね。
Yes, ma'am. I'll be more careful. This May is seriously spooky, I tell you. But later, Shion and I head towards the living room for breakfast. Our living room is a double-purpose room. Not only is it where we eat our meals, we also use it as a family gathering spot.
あ、ゆうとさん。じゃじゃーん。見てください、兄さん。おニューの制服ですよ。
Oh, Hanzu and Anri are already in the living room and wearing their new school uniforms too. Since I've already attended the school for 1 year, I'm used to seeing the uniform. My sister, however, had been attending an affiliate school until this year, and I've got to say, seeing them in their new uniforms is a sight for sore eyes.
どうですか、どうですか。似合ってます？
Look great in it, super cute.
ありがとうございます。私は。
Look just as good, Anri, and like your last school uniform, this one really makes you come across as older and mature.
そうですか。大人っぽい。
Oh, there's a smile. It's been a while since I've seen that sweet smile of hers. I really meant what I said, by the way. They both look great in the uniforms. There's no doubt about it. And out of all the new incoming students, they'll definitely be the cutest. Why don't we take a commemorative photo for your first day of school? Come on, stand next to each other.
はーい。ほら、アンリ、こっちこっち。そんないいですよ。恥ずかしいです。
Come on, just do it for me. All I want is a photo of my two cute sisters in the store of the World Sisters Museum for all eternity.
何ですか？妹遺産って知らないんですか？世界アニーさんと並んで歴史的にも有名な文化遺産ですよ。いやいや、さも当然のように言われました。私が遅れていたんでしょうか？
I just made that up on the spot, but I'm pretty interested in that brother museum thing Henri just mentioned. Look, just one photo is all I want, okay? Won't take long.
しょうがないですね。1枚だけですよ。
Great, say cheese, you too.
イエ
Great. Now do your best cat impression, Amelie. Alright, picture taken. Thanks, you too.
何やらせるんですかアンリノリノリでしたね。可愛かったです。口ジョークです。
Humiliate! Oh my god. Oh, you stumbled over your words there.
もう知りません。
Oops, I think I pissed her off. She's puffing her cheeks up just like a squirrel, though, so it's actually pretty cute. Anyway, anyways, that was a great photo. Both of my sisters look absolutely adorable. I think I'll set it as my phone background later.
だがしかし、この写真が家族で撮った最後の一枚になるとは、この時のユウとは
Why did you?
思いもしなかった。
Don't just creep up on me and spook me with lines like that.
ただのメイドジョーク、ブラック編ですわ。
You and your jokes. She changes between dark and light jokes depending on the color of her uniform. Matrix shallow.
おはろーです。シオンさん。おはようございます。
お二人ともおはようございます。朝食のご用意ができましたので、ただいまテーブルにお持ちしますね。
手伝いますよ。
いえ、そんな。給仕こそがメイドの本懐。私のお仕事を奪わないでくださいませ。
シオンさんったらまたそういう水臭いこと言っていいんです。私がしたいからするんです。
そうですか。では紅茶を入れてくださいますか。入れ方は以前レクチャーした通りです。
はーい、任せてください。
Anza nods with a smile on her face. Then she starts to lightly swish the teapot that Shion brought with her.
おいしくなーれ、おいしくなーれ。
What are you saying?
シオンさんが教えてくれたんです。こうしてラブを込めた方がおいしくなるって。
So was there a suggestion?
はい。メイドが勤める喫茶店でそのような習いがあるとかで、サービスでオムライスにハートマークを書いたりするそうですよ。
それネットで見たことあります。電気街にあるお店ですよね。
But most of those maids are really young girls, so it comes off as cutesy. If you did it, Shion, it'd be downright horrible.
よく聞こえませんでしたわ。何かおっしゃいましたか？
Nothing at all! For a moment I could have sworn an ominous murderous black aura swirling around her, so I'm the polar opposite of cutesy. Not just a subject of age for safe measures. I don't want to end up the victim of one of her dark humor jokes. Another one of
はい、 で
her.
きました。直前の一杯をどうぞ。
Gracias. I regain my composure and take a sip of the tea that Anzu made for me. The color is pale orange, revealing perhaps. It's nice and bitter, plus it smells wonderful too. It's good stuff, alright. You're getting pretty good at this, aren't you, Anzu?
本当ですか？はい、兄さんに褒められました。
Ah, look at how camp she is. She's just so adorable. This tea imbued with my dear sister's love. Sis tea, I shall call it. Ah, to fill my bathtub with this sweet nectar and bathe in it nightly.
いやいや、なんだかちょっと卑猥な響きです。
No more Eros!
アンズは朝から元気いっぱいですね。どこからそのエネルギーが湧いてくるのやら。
アンリ様はコーヒーでよろしいですか？
はい、ブラックでお願いします。
お砂糖は入れないので？
はい、ブラックです。今日から私も本校生、立派な大人ですから。
Thinking that adults drink coffee black, so therefore I need to drink coffee black if I want to be an adult, is the thought process of a child.
かしこまりました。
After that, we all start bringing the food out. Today for breakfast, we're having ham toast, corn soup, and stir-fried seasonal vegetables, all courtesy of Shion. Since we live in a single-father household, Shion does all the cooking for the family.
見てください、ユウトさん。野菜炒めに緑色の悪魔が。
Nice, that looks serious. Guess we're gonna have to call an exorcist. Sister Anzu, if you would, please send this foul demon back to the Satan's domain.
はいいいですよどんとこい悪魔め
I pick out all the green hell spawns known as peppers to most people on my plate and place them on Anzu's. Thanks so much, Anzu-tan. Success. The demon has been vanquished thanks to overwhelming armor of the angel Anzu.
そんな大げさですよ私の分もどうぞエネルギーを笑顔に変えて今日も元気に頑張ってくださいありがとう
いけませんよ、二人とも。そのように好き嫌いばかりしていると。
待たせたな。
パパ遅いです父さん
すまんすまん。ヒゲのセットに時間がかかってな。
Morning, Dad.
ああ、ゆうともおはよ
う。While Henri and I are distracted by Shion, our dad, Yoshiomi, walks in the living room. While exchanging greetings with all of us, he nods and strokes his beard with a satisfied expression.
みんな元気そうで何よりだ。ちなみにパパは二日酔いで今にも吐きそうだ。
Oh God, are you in labor or something?
いや大変ですお薬出しましょうか
アンズタンは今日も優しいな。パパ感激。
お酒臭いです娘と接するときは部屋を明るくして 1km 以上離れてください
ひどいアンリタン、病人をねぎらって。
キモいのでアンリタン言わないでください親子の縁を焼き切りますよ
しょぼん。
There it is. On these verbal lashings. She never holds back when it comes to Dad.
おはようございます、ご主人様。
シオンもおはよう。今日の予定はどうなっている？
本日はお嬢様たちの入学式にご出席された後、本社で役員会議となっております。空は晴れ渡り、気温も穏やか。きっと良い式になるでしょう。
そうだな。
そんな記念すべき日に、どうしてご主人様は二日酔いでいらっしゃるのですか？
それはだな。実は昨日取引先の社長とお姉ちゃんのお店で一杯飲んじゃったって。
ほう。
Dad attempts to make a cutesy face, keyword being attempts, but Shion swiftly reaches out and grabs it. While keeping a tight grip on his face, she starts pressing and squeezing it, worrying sounds can be heard.
お酒が弱いのに大変でしたわね。昨日の疲れも残っておいででしょう。僭越ながら不肖乃木坂シオンがいよいよ冷まさせていただきます。
Keep yawning, and eyes keep tearing up, fucking annoying.
の18番アイアンクローです。
This thing has a name?
はい、アイアンクローとは指先の握力だけで相手の頭を締め上げるシオンさん48の必殺技の一つ。愛が悲しみに変わるとき、相手の脳天が爆発試算するという。古事記にもそう書いてあります。多分書いてないと思うですよ。
いいですか？好き嫌いをすると脳に栄養が届かず、ご主人様のような中身がスッカスカのピーマン頭になってしまいます。 それが嫌でしたら出されたものは全て残さず召し上がってくださいね。いいお返事ですわ。
She brutally releases her vice grip on Dad's head. It was close. If he didn't have Dad here to be the sacrificial scapegoat, it would have been our brains exploding right now.
さよなら父さん、あなたの死は無駄にしません。
勝手に殺さないで。悲しいこともあったけど、パパは今日も元気です。
生きてたですか。
今実のパパに向かって舌打ちしたよね。
本当に大丈夫ですか。
ああ、アンズタンは天使だな。だが夜はいつもこれくらい激しいからな。文字通り朝飯前だ。
いやいや、夜ってそ
の。おお、真っ赤になりよって。アンズタンはウブだな。
Great, the way she blushes at even the slightest mention of some dirty is just too adorable.
だな。さすがは俺の息子。よくわかっておる。
二人とも何アンズを恥ずかしめて楽しんでるんですか。
どうやらまた修正されたようですわね。
I'm gonna be killed!
血もつながってないのにお前らよく似てるな。
それはパパも兄さんも一緒です。二人揃ってインモラルなんですから。
Anzu huffs and puffs while me and Dad quiver in fear. If we had a dog, I'd probably be able to discern the pecking order in our house just by watching this conversation unfold. Xian is the empress of the household, while Dad is certainly the emperor. He's no match for her. Well, physically speaking anyway.
しかしそうか。アンズとアンリも今日から本校生か。ということは、ユウトがうちに来てからもう10年になるのだな。
Yeah. 10 years since that fated encounter we had. He and I met by pure chance. At the orphanage I stayed at, most kids usually found a family to adopt them by the time they reached school age. However, I was the only one among my peers who wasn't. The nuns worried endlessly over it. Eventually, a man by the name of Takakura Yoshiomi offered to take me in. He's the CEO of a company that has many branches all across the globe. Plus, he was a huge anonymous donor to the orphanage. He took up residence in England for several years due to his job, but for some reason he decided to return to Japan, and that's when he took me in with him. His wife, Anne, passed away shortly before that due to illness. I've never been told, but I think she was planning to have a child. He was planning to have a child with her. And I was the replacement for that child of theirs that never was. If that's all I am, I'm still grateful. He promised me that I wouldn't be made fun of if I went to Japan. If I went to Japan with him. I thought about his proposal, and shortly thereafter decided calling him Dad. Started calling him Dad. Once I got there, though, I was surprised.
はじめまして、高倉アンリです。アンズです。
I had 2 daughters, twins named Anzu and Anani. From that day onward, I would become the elder brother of these 2 girls that I've lived at Henri and Toshai Anzu. Dad, realizing my confusion at this unforeseen development, roughly tousled my hair.
お前はお前だ。誰かの代わりではない。死んでも面倒を見てやるから、大いに生きろ。
I'll never forget that smile on his face at that moment.
本当に懐かしいな。鼻垂れ坊主だったユウトがここまで立派に育ったのも。
シオンさんのおかげです
ね。ですよね。
お褒めいただき光栄です。
Xian bows while Dad simply stands there beside her, shoulders drooping. Well, they're 100% right. It's all thanks to her that we've been raised so well. Dad, on the other hand, is frequently working abroad. Comes back home sometimes, but not often.
ですが、坊ちゃまたちを社会的金銭的に支えていらっしゃるのはご主人様です。
おお、そこでフォローを入れてくれるとは、さすがは俺のシオン。愛してる。
存じております。
Shion nonchalantly answers my father's passionate declaration of love, but she's not at all bothered by it. That being because she and Dad are actually...
今日も二人はラブラブですね。いい加減腹を決めて式を挙げたらどうです？
いえ、今はお仕事が忙しいですから。
そういうことだ。いざ式を挙げるとなると準備もせんといかんからな。だが落ち着いたらその時はな。
はい。
Shion nods with her rosy cheeks. In addition to being the household maid, she's also her dad's personal secretary. After constantly being with him day after day, helping him in all the aspects of his life, the flames of love began to kindle in her heart.
それではご主人様。
おっと、そうだな。冷めないうちにいただくとしよう。
He nods, then folds his hand in prayer.
主よ、この食事を
Yeah,
用
we
意し
get
て
it.
くださった方々
That
と
begins
こ
another
れから
day
い
in
た
the
だく
life
私
of the
たちを
Taku
祝
Horror
福したま
family.
え。
だがしかし、これが家族全員で食べた最後の
Please
食
stop
事
with the
に
jokes already!
この時の優斗は思いもしなかった。
それじゃあ行ってきます。行ってきます。
いってらっしゃいませ。
Shion escorts all three of us out the door into the gate and waves us all farewell as we set off to school. There are a lot of deep roads around where we live. If you follow the road up north, the seascape broadens and you can spot several factories and warehouses dotting the shoreline. The spot here sits at a high elevation, and we have a perfect view of the whole town. It's especially beautiful at night, which makes it a popular tourist spot. They flock to this place all hours of the day. Down the hill on the opposite side, you'll find Minoto Academy. That's the school we attend. The walk takes about 20 minutes, but when we chat along the way, it usually passes by in the blink of an eye. As we walk down the sidewalk, Amelie sighs dreamily and stars in her eyes.
今日もシオンさんはかっこよかったです。私決めました。本校でももっともっと勉強してシオンさんのような立派な大人になります。
She's a role model, huh? You can see why Amelie wants to follow in her footsteps to become a model soldier. A model career woman. She's trying to imitate Shion in all aspects, speech included, because she idolizes her and wants to be just like her. Well, Shion is a pretty respectable person, so I have no issues with Honoree's aspirations. But imagining myself on the receiving end of future Honoree's iron claw of love terrifies me. I can't support that, honestly.
シオンさんがママに。
What you thinking about?
いえ、本当にパパとシオンさん結婚するんだなと思いまして。
Oh, do you not want them to?
いえいえ、そんなことありません。シオンさんとはずっと一緒に暮らしてきたんです。すでに家族のようなものです。パパとシオンさんならお似合いだと思いますし、反対する理由はありません。
Alright. So she says, but the frown of her face has to be doubtful. Since I'm an orphan, I've never known what it's like to have a mom. So I have nothing against the prospect of Shion becoming my mom. It's not the same for Anzu and Anri, though. They were raised by a loving mother who unfortunately died when they were still young. That was the wrong button. Considering our differing circumstances, it should be no surprise that our feelings about this change vary as well. That said, I don't think they'll ultimately have any problems with Shion becoming our stepmother. Well, we have to give him all the support we can. Let's make this the best wedding ever for him.
そうですね。教会の皆さんにもお手伝いしてもらいましょう。
That's the spirit. You're finally back to Anzu I know and love.
急に頭を撫でないでください。くすぐったいですよ。もう。
Her lips finally curl into a smile as I ruffle her hair. The way she's squinting her eyes is just so adorable. Just too adorable. I want to protect her smile, and to that end, I need to expel any and all misgivings from her mind. It's my responsibility as her brother. Compared to her, as I promised her as such all those years ago.
兄さん。ほら、アンズ。お外なのにユウトさんにくっつきすぎですよ。アンズも今日から本校生なのですから、もっと自覚を持って。おやや、アンリったら嫉妬ですか？ 別に嫉妬なんて。もうしょうがないですね。寂しいならそう言ってくださいよ。そーれ、うりうり。だったら違いますって。抱きつかないでください。
Anzu let go of me and latches onto Honorine, nuzzling her cheeks against her face. Seeing their sisterly love is always so
う
heartwarming.
りゃうりゃ、もっとスリスリしちゃいますぞ。もうやめてください。くすぐあんり柔らかい。
They've been getting all cuddly and intimate ever since we woke up. Man, I just want to get in there too and hug him and nuzzle my cheek against him.
ゆうとさん、前。
Huh? Whoa! I'm unable to react in time, so the sudden impact throws me to the ground where I stood a few seconds ago. Feel a dull pain in the backside of my head. I wasn't looking where I was going and bumped into someone. Huh? I hastily tried to get up, only to realize that my face was being smothered by something soft and warm. I recognized the smell in that voice too. Wait, so the person I ran into was, These tits can only belong to one person. Tsubame, is that you?
人を胸で判断せんといて。
I moved my face from her breasts and come face to face with Tsubame, who was bead red. Hey, I recognize you sent too.
嗅がれた？
Plus your voice.
普通声が先やろ。胸とか匂いは後やん。
Tsubame, you need to understand something. Boobs are everything to men. We're simply that pathetic.
ゆうくん、時々キリッとした声でそういうしょうもないこと言いよるね。
Tsubame and I have been friends for 10 years now. We've been in theater groups together, so occasionally we'll start improv sessions like this. I don't know if it's because we've known each other for so long or what, but it's like we're in complete sync. Whenever one of us starts ad-libbing, the other one joins in. It's a lot of fun. Tsubame, you really do have a massive rank.
もうゆうくんったらそんな冗談他の子に言うたらあかんよ。
Yeah, of course, you know, you're the only girl I'd ever say something like that to.
ゆうくん、
But I'm just playing my role here, remember?
ゆうくん、あかんよ。
Her damp eyes glisten and her cheeks flush. I have the sudden urge to snatch those soft lips from before me, and Tori's hard readings also.
昼エロもとへ昼メロな小芝居は昼からにしていただけませんか、ゆうとさんこの野郎。
Those fucking eyes. What?
いやいや、ツバメさん大胆です。兄さんはインモラルファイターです。
Worst part is that I can't exactly talk my way out of this one. I mean, while it is true that her breasts are squishing up against me by her doing, it's also true that I'm enjoying it.
あ、ごめんなゆうくん、押し倒しちゃって。
She lends me a hand to get to my feet.
怪我はないよね。あんな小芝居できるくらいだし。
Yeah, I just kind of started responding on reflex. Hold on. Yeah, that's her.
楽しかったね。
Are you okay too?
ゆうくんがかばってくれたからね。
That's fine. Actually, why were you in such a rush that you ran into me?
みんなの声が聞こえたからつい。
Okay, but watch where you're going, alright? You're just lucky you happened to bump into a nice upstanding gentleman like myself.
紳士は匂い嗅いだりしません。
Sorry about that.
でも確かに相手がゆうくんでよかったよ。気をつけるね。
Great. She flashes me a bright smile. That little girl I first played with 10 years ago is now grown into a beautiful woman. Of course, I do get conscious of your beauty at times, but I'm glad we can still goof around together.
そんな涼しい顔しながらたわわに実ったツバメパイを乱暴にもみしだいてヒーヒー言わせてやるぜとか考えてるんですね。
No, I was not honoring.
そうなんだ。
Why do you look so upset about that?
ゆうくん、おっきい胸は嫌い？
She pushes up her breasts in a casual gesture, which only emphasizes their voluptuousness more. I start panting in spite of myself. No, I love big boobs.
このことはシオンさんに報告しておきます。ツバメさんの乳房を激しくもみしだいたと
Furiously! Mamma mia, don't feed her fake news, oh sister of mine!
アンリちゃん、その辺で許してあげて。元はといえば私の不注意でぶつかったのが原因なんだし。
Oh, Tsubame, you are my angel!
また大げさなんだから。でも兄さんとツバメさん、本当息ぴったりですよね。そうかな。はい、それはもうぴったりすぎて全力全開でラブラブに見えるです。いつも言ってるけど、私たちそういう関係じゃないよね。
Right, we're just friends, nothing more. I mean, if she was my girlfriend, I would have gone way farther than just cop a feel when she fell on top of me. I'd strip her and lick her boobs all over.
何言うてんの。たとえ恋人でも人前じゃそんなことさせへんよ。
Anzu's eyes appear to have vanished. I guess not. Well, I do plenty in the bedroom, regardless.
せやせや。何言わせるん。なるほど。恋人さんが愛し合うときはお部屋でですか。メモメモ。
He didn't know that?
何ですかこのバカップル。死ねばいいのに爆発すればいいのに。せやからうちはラブラブになりたくないのですか。それは。
Why'd you have to turn to look at me? This is super awkward now. What you said was true. We're not a thing, and we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, I guess I am closer to her than I am to most of my other friends, but still. Wouldn't refer to her as my girlfriend, even as a joke, and vice versa for her.
ツバメさんは相変わらずですね。安心したような、残念なような。ごめんね。なぜ謝るのですか。意味もなく謝るのはツバメさんの悪い癖ですよ。
She ends up treating herself, despite the fact that I only just got on her case for saying that. The two of them are friends, but it always feels like there's a bit of a distance between them. I don't know why, exactly why though.
ツバメさん、ツバメさん。昨日のお菓子、お味はどうでした？桜のスコーンのこと？すごく美味しかったよ。本当ですか？うん。あれってホワイトチョコをベースに桜の塩漬けで香りを出してるんだよね。見た目も香りも春のお菓子って感じがして可愛かったよ。あんずちゃん、また腕を上げたんじゃない？ありがとうございます。
Can scene end. Did you make your taste tester baked goods again? Just try not to eat those all the time, otherwise you get chubby.
大丈夫。ちゃんと運動して減らしてるもん。
Sure about that? Because you've got a little plumper to me, and I observe you closely every day, so I'd know.
ほんま？どの辺？
Boobs.
ああ、そこはいいよ。ゆうくんも大きい方が好き言うたやん。
Yes, yes, yes!
相変わらずエッチなんだから。もういつからこんな子になっちゃったんだろうね。昔はこうじゃなかったのにな。
It was all his influence. After hanging out with him for so many years, his pervertedness just kind of rubbed off onto me.
あいつって。
ワイのことやな。
People's idol, meet Torakichi.
お兄ちゃん。
待たせたな。皆高のアイドルトラ吉くんの登場やで。
Torakichi, better known as the dumbass blondie, suddenly appears from behind the telephone call. Despite his nickname, you can see his real roots peeking out from his dyed hair. Alright, let's get out of here, guys.
早く学校行こ
無視せんといて。みんなワイを待っとったんちゃうの。
Nah, not a single one of us was waiting for you.
う。で、誰がどこのアイドルですって。お兄ちゃん、自分でくんづけはどうかと思うよ。
いきなりそうツッコミかいな。あ、せやけどまだ突っ込んでおらん子がおるな。ちら。
いやいや、私ですか？
Go ahead, give him your best insult, no holds barred. If he doesn't get picked on regularly, he dies inside. That's how it works.
そうでしたか。ではトラ吉さんはどうして生きてるんですか？
朝一番に存在意義を問われた。
いやいや、すみません。ツッコミとか慣れてないもので。
Don't worry about it, it'll be fine. He's a masochist, so the harsher insults give him greater pleasure.
わいはまぞやない。せやけどツッコミが好物なのはほんまです。
He regains his footing and flashes a bright smile. This guy always gives me a headache.
お兄ちゃん、一緒に家を出たはずなのにどうして遅かったの？
そんなん決まっとるやろ。妹の恋の行方を陰ながら見守ってたんや。
恋の行方って。
せやけどまさか往来の真ん中で押し倒すとは思わんかったわ。ツバメもやるときはやるんやな。兄ちゃん見直したで。
押し倒したんちゃうわ。不可抗力や。
そうか。せやけど自分そのままノリノリで小芝居しとったやん。
あれはユウくんが降ってきたからつい。
せやな。振られたボケにはきっちり答えんとあかんやな。さすがワイの妹や。
憎い。この関西の血が憎い。急に口を押さえてどうしました？今なまってたよね。はい、バッチリなまってました。いやめっちゃ恥ずかしい。
なんも恥ずかしがることないやろ。うちじゃいつもなまっとるやん。昨日かてお腹かきながら母ちゃん飯言うてたやないか。
そないなことしとらん。変なこと言わんといて。
Tsubame. So most of the time, Tsubame tries her best to speak unaccented Japanese. But whenever she gets flustered, she drops the act and speaks in an accent like Torakichi and the rest of her family. I know she always spoke in a thick Kansai accent when we were kids. Like Torakichi though, she got embarrassed about it and started to hide it after a point.
今さら隠さんでもええやろ。言うとだって気にしへん。なあ。
Tsubame. That's alright. I don't give a hoot how you talk. Give her an encouraging smile and a thumbs up. She's always so quick to catch on and play the part. Gotta love that about her.
せやからそんなん気にせんでもええやろ。乙女心注文はようわからんわ。
家ではともかく外でなまると変な顔されて恥ずかしいって前から言ってるでしょ。
これで見られてなんぼの演劇部員言うんやからおかしなやっちゃ。それはそれとして朝から言うと抱き合った感想は？
ゆうくん赤ちゃんみたいに甘えてきてめっさ可愛かったわ。
You bet it was. I was in state of nirvana back there.
もうゆうくんたら正直なんやから。って二人ともどさくさに紛れて何言わすん？
ツバメはその気のようやな。体の相性も栄養やし、もう自分ら結婚したらや。
もうお兄ちゃんからかわんといて。
かいの。
Tsubame puffs her cheek petulantly and begins to bop Torakichi on the shoulders. It's not the least bit threatening. With each bop, her tits shake up and down. Temper tantrum boobies.
ツバメさんを見るユウトさんの目がまた桃色に。やはりあのお胸は危険です。魔性の乳房、略して魔乳です。
What the fuck?
トラ吉さん、体の相性ってどういう意味ですか？
ええ質問や。それはな、セック。
Onisha punch!
ペブラ。
He's dead.
何すんねん。
Stop trying to pollute my sister's mind, you sick perv. I'm the one in charge of their education. So I'm the one who gets to teach them about that stuff.
いやいや、開発って何ですか？ハーレンチックな意味ですか？あんずちゃん、ツッコミ慣れてないはずだよ。おっと、もうこんな時間ですか。クラス分けも見ないといけませんし、そろそろ行きましょう。
Yeah, I've been wasting too much time dealing with Torakichi's antics. Well, adios now, amigo. We'll catch you later.
あ、またどこかでよな。元気でいろよ。
Thus marks the end of Rindo Torakichi's tale.
ってせやから置いていかんといて。虎吉くん泣いちゃう。
Yeah, he doesn't look the least bit sad. What a rascal. That guy's a natural actor, I swear.
そういやこないして一緒に投稿するのは久しぶりやな。小さい頃はいつも一緒におったのに。
The conversation has been refreshed. I take this as a new one. Anyways. I was about to end the part. I've got judges. Want to see next one. Bye.